up, guys?
Hello.
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 Hello, Brady Bunch. How are you? Wow, I see that we have some interesting hairstyles going on today. Juliana has done something with her hair that looks different.
I got a haircut.
You got a haircut. And Daniel, yes, Daniel got a haircut.
My daddy cut.
Your dad cut your hair? Nice. Nice. And Remy has a ponytail. I see that. Remy, how are you? It's good to see you. You need to unmute yourself so we can talk to you.
Good. 2 days ago was my first day of camp.
2 days ago was your first day of camp, but you're not in camp today?
No, I already did it. It's until lunch.
Oh, it's just a morning camp. Oh, very cool. What
You have
kind
to
of?
wake up very early.
Oh my goodness. What kind of things have you been doing in camp?
Like, it's mostly like a dancing and playing games and exercising camp.
Okay.
That's all really we do.
What's your favorite part?
At snack time, so me and my friend Stella can talk as much as we want.
At snack time? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Dove went to camp also. He's there now. The camp right now. Hi, Ariella. How are you? Hey, Remy, you haven't met Ariella yet. She's Juliana's friend, and she's joining us now in the Green Schoolhouse. What's up, Juliana?
30 minutes ago, I had a Zoom with Ariella.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, here you are again. Nice. Mila, hello. Nice to see you. What's going on, Mila?
Wait.
Mila, on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your day? 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. How's your day?
Mommy.
Juliana, on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your day?
8.
An 8? Okay. And Remy, what about you?
And 9.
A 9.
I want to call it. Sasha, look at my necklace.
That's cute.
I made it by myself.
You did? You did not.
No, I did.
There's no way. That's such an amazing necklace.
I put these on this rope.
You made that all by yourself?
Yeah.
I thought you like bought that
or on me. And I also have this one. Eli made the same, but he didn't want a unicorn. But I helped him a little because he wanted to finish, but he was a little slower than me, so I helped him.
Wow. That's a really beautiful necklace. I'm so impressed.
Eli has a necklace like that too, but he doesn't have a unicorn.
What does he have, a lightning bolt?
No, he has the same, but he doesn't have the unicorn.
Oh, I see. So it's just the beads, but no unicorn.
Yeah, but I helped him a little when he was a little slow. He wanted to finish, but Mom didn't let him. So I helped him to be a little faster, and he did the rest.
Wow, good job, Mila.
He did a lot on his, and I did a little on his to help him.
Is it an edible necklace? Can you eat it?
No.
No? Are you sure? Have you tried? No. If you put it in the refrigerator, will it get cold? So then it'll be like a super cold necklace. Like if you put it in the freezer for 3 hours and you put it on, it's a cold necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very cool. I'm really impressed. That takes a lot of work and very like detailed work to put all those beads onto the string.
Not a lot.
And not to drop them. Like imagine you're doing it, and then suddenly you drop it and they all fall off and you have to start from the beginning.
No, I'm not starting from at the beginning. Some beads a little fell off, but when Mama bring it into the house, the beads fell. So I and Eli helped Mama find the beads.
Wow.
And one of them fell into Neza's food. One of them fell into Neza's water.
Did she eat it?
No,
Okay, that's good.
she wasn't like that.
That's good. Well, that's a beautiful necklace. Thank you for sharing with us. Cool, cool, cool. Rami, what's up with you, man? What's new?
Good.
What's how is your day on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
9.
A 9. Wow, fantastic. We got an 8 from Juliana, a 9 from Remy, a 9 from Rami.
Because Remy and Rami.
Yeah, exactly. What about Ariella? Ariella, how's your day on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.
Calculating. 9. This is amazing. I'm so happy to hear that all of you are having a great day. What about Daniel? Daniel, how's your day on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
15.
15? Daniel's day is off the scale. There's no numbers can contain it. 15. His day is a 15. That's because he's got a brand new haircut. Did everybody notice Daniel's amazing haircut? And did everybody notice Juliana's haircut? It's nice, right? Very cool. All right, my friends. So today we're going to talk about like one of my favorite things ever. It's 2 very simple words. The word yes and the word and. You guys all know those words, right? Yes and and.
I thought it will be yes and no.
No,
But do you know what I didn't understand?
What's that?
When you said yes and.
Just yes.
2 times and.
Only one and. One yes, one and. Yes and. So those words by themselves are pretty powerful.
But the sentence that you said was 2 ands.
2 ands. So yes and. Yes, I understand what you said, Mila. Very clever. So both of those words, they're very short, right? There's only 3 letters in each word. Yes has 3 letters and the word and has 3 letters. But even though they're very short little words, yes, Daniel?
Tomorrow I'm not going to be in the class because we're going in 4 days to camping with the friends.
Wow, very cool. Are you going with Alexa?
Yeah.
You see, Alexa told us yesterday about this exciting camping trip that she's going on. Sounds like you guys are going to go together. That's exciting. Is Alexa going to take her snails camping with a little tent for her snails and little snail sleeping bags?
I don't know.
You don't know? You should find out. It could be fun.
If
All right.
the snails are going to go in the camping, they will delete. Alexa doesn't have snails.
They will run away. Or you can put them on a stick and cook them on the fire, and then put some graham crackers and some chocolate and some marshmallows, and you can have snail s'mores. Crunchy. It's a favorite in France. They love it there. Okay, so we're talking about the words yes and the word and, right? Short words, easy words but very powerful words, right? Yes, by itself, the word yes is very, very powerful. Why is it so powerful? How does it make you feel when you hear the word yes instead of the word no, right? So like when you come to your parents, Rami, you come to your parents and you're like, Mom and Dad, can I have ice cream today? And they say no, right? Or you come to your parents and say, Mom and Dad, can I have ice cream today? And they go, yes. How does it make you feel when you hear the word yes?
Happy.
It makes you feel happy. Yeah, it's wonderful to hear the word yes. When somebody says yes to you, you're like, wow, yes. Can I go outside? Yes. Can I watch cartoons? Yes. Will you be my friend? Yes. Are we going to go hiking today? Yes. Can I sleep in late? Yes. Yes is an amazing word because it gives us permission, and it feels good when somebody says yes to you. It feels good when somebody gives permission, right? That's really, really great. How does it make you feel when you hear the word no? Mom, can I have ice cream today? No. Can I watch cartoons? No. Will you be my friend? No. Can I go outside? No. Do you want to play with me? No. Right? No is like it's like a light switch. When you hear the word no, it's like somebody turns off the lights or closes the door, right? Closes the door. It's a very no is also a very powerful word, and so is yes, but they're very simple words. Yes is powerful because it brings good feelings. Like Rami said, it makes us feel happy when we hear the word yes, when it gives us permission to do something, right?
Why why is mm, why is Dove going to camp every day?
He's going to camp every day because that's how the camp works. It's 5 days a week, every day, and he's doing a lot of cool things there.
I will not go.
Yeah. So yes is a very powerful word. We like to hear the word yes, right? The word no is also very powerful. We generally it's not very pleasant to hear the word no. And let's talk about the word and. The word and. The word and is also very powerful, right? The word and gives us something more than what we had before. Let's think about it, right? Is it better to have just vanilla ice cream or or vanilla ice cream and chocolate fudge?
Yes.
Hmm? Is it better to play by yourself
Exactly.
or is it better to
Yes.
play with your friend, you and another person,
Not be, I could still be here but not be seen.
right?
Show self.
What other things are better with and? Is macaroni better by itself or is it better when it's with cheese? Do we like mac or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, right? Do we like
Guys,
what are some other things that are really good with and? Let's think about that. Like cereal.
when you're making a zoo.
When,
I love cereal.
when you're making a Zoom?
Guys, do you see me?
No.
Stop it. Stop it then.
So and like with cereal, for example, is it better to have cereal or cereal and milk? Is it better to have blah blah blah? Let's see what else. What other things are better with and? Let's say like just ham or ham and cheese, right? Yeah, Remy.
Um, just having one person in your class or two person in your
Yeah, exactly. Just me or me and you. Yes, Juliana.
I forgot what I was going to say.
That's okay. So, Ariella, what do you think? Do you have an idea of something that's better when it's and?
One roller skate and another roller skate.
There you go. How weird would it be to roller skate just on one roller skate? You'd have like one roller skate on your right leg and then no roller skate on your left leg. And so you'd have to push.
I'm wearing my roller skates right now.
There they are. There are the roller skates right on her right on her feet right there. But definitely better to have a left and a right roller skate, not just right.
Mommy.
So lots of things are better with and. And is a very powerful word. It generally makes things better, right? Hearing the word yes makes us feel good because it gives us permission. And hearing the word and makes us feel good too because we're like, oh, this and that? Oh, would you like just the brownie, or would you like the brownie and the chocolate chip cookie for dessert? Yeah, I'd like both, please. Right? Would you like to just ride the blue water slide, or would you like to ride the blue water slide and the red water slide? Right? Having and is a very powerful thing.
Like you want to go on a pool party or on a pool party and on the birthday.
Exactly. Would you like just one party, or would you like the first party and then another party? Wow. Of course, right? Would you like one monster truck or one monster truck and another monster truck? Would you like just one Barbie doll or one Barbie doll and another Barbie doll? Would you like just the space Lego set, or would you like the space Lego set and the Star Wars Lego set?
Do you want one sushi or one and another?
One and another. Yeah, Juliana.
You want one candy box or you want two candy boxes?
Exactly. Right. You want to hang out with just mom, or would you like to hang out with mom and dad? Right. All of these things. It's amazing how powerful the word and is. We use it every day. We probably say it hundreds of times a day. We don't even notice. Yes, Mila.
You can also say, do you want just glue with paper or glue with paper and glitter?
Oh my God, glitter. Glitter, it's like the word yes is powerful, the word and is powerful, and the word glitter is like right there at the top with those two words. Glitter is extremely powerful. Everybody loves glitter, and glitter makes everything better. You know what's even better? When your cat eats glitter and then your cat poops and the poop has glitter in it. It's amazing.
Yucky.
I'm not saying that you should feed glitter to your cat. In fact, I am saying do not. Absolutely do not. The Green Schoolhouse does not endorse feeding glitter to your cat. But I'm saying if your cat did eat some glitter by accident, then the cat would have glittery poop. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just making an observation, right? So look at that. Look at that. Poop is okay, but poop and glitter. You see how powerful glitter is? Wait a minute. How do we get talking about glitter? Mila, it's all your fault.
Can I tell you a fact about glitter and cats?
Oh, I would love to know a fact about
it. If your cat accidentally eats glitter, it's gonna have a glitter throw up.
It might have glittery throw up as well. It might have glitter coming out of both ends, right? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna call Mila.
And glitter out of its ears, and glitter out of its nose, and glitter out of its body.
Yeah.
And glitter out of its feet.
Listen, glitter is amazing. Glitter we should all take as many opportunities as we can to apply glitter as much as possible. I think glitter is amazing.
Or you can do this. You can play with one unicorn, or you can play with
15
with 3 or 4 unicorns and 1 ice cream.
Exactly. You can watch cartoons, or you can watch cartoons and eat ice cream while you're watching cartoons. Yes, Daniel.
Doesn't the cat eat the glitter and the watermelon?
What if the cat eats glitter and watermelon?
Then she is gonna be like a house.
I think that's going to be a pretty sick cat. I don't think cats are supposed to eat either of those things, really. I mean, I guess if he eats a little bit by accident, that might be okay, but you don't want your cat eating those things. Yes, Remy.
But sometimes, like if you get something that you weren't supposed to, you can say, the grown-up can say like, and you get a small punishment.
Yeah, and can be a powerful thing because it can also combine bad things, right? Like you can be sick with a cold, or you can be sick with a cold and a stomachache. Oh, right. Oh, you can do just your math homework, or you can do your math homework and your Spanish homework. Ariella. I know Ariella loves Spanish. That's her favorite thing to study is Spanish. Right? So, and can also be very powerful because it can combine
Can we
things
play with Esmeralda?
Hold on, we're gonna get there, Mila. So we're talking.
I like his voice.
I know. We're gonna talk about these two words. We're gonna talk about the words yes and the word and. But you know what's amazing is, like Mila said in the very beginning, when you take the word yes and you put them together. So yes and. So yes and. Right?
Yes and.
Yes,
Yes
and.
yes.
Yes and. It's great. It's amazing. And let's put them
we can do yes and yes.
Yeah. Yes and yes and yes and yes and yes. Yeah. So, for example, if I say, "Hey, Juliana, do you want hummus for lunch?" And Juliana says, "Yes, I want hummus and carrots." Right? Right? Hey, Rami, do you want to go to the park? Yes, and let's bring our soccer ball. Right? Hey, do you guys want to go to the playground? Yes, and let's all wear superhero capes so we can play superheroes on the playground.
No.
Do you guys want to do a birthday party? Yes, and let's have a bouncy house. Right? Hey, do you guys want to do Legos together? Yes, and why don't we play some great music while we're doing Legos so it'll be more fun? Yes, when you take those two words, you put yes and together, it is super, super amazing. Good things happen when you put the words yes and together. And. Yes and yes and yes. Right? I mean, it's words that we use every single day. We use them.
Yes and
Yeah, we use them all the time. We use them all the time. We don't really think about it, but I want to think about it today because the more we can minds how powerful those words are, the more we can use them intentionally. Do you remember we talked about accidental or intentional, right? Accidental is when you do something you didn't mean to do it. Oh, I accidentally knocked over your Magnetiles castle, Juliana, sorry. Oh, I accidentally spilled some glitter on the floor and the cat ate it, and now the cat's poop is going to have glitter in it, right? Or, Juliana, I intentionally kicked over your Magnetiles castle, and I intentionally fed the cat glitter so the cat would have glittery poop, right? Those are two things that are very different. You can do something unintentionally, accidentally, or you can do it intentionally. I meant to do that. I did that on purpose, right? So what I want to talk about is using the words yes and intentionally, on purpose, thinking about why they are important and how we can use them. And let me give you an example, right? Remember we were talking about stories and how you tell good stories, like the popcorn story that we told that everybody loves, right? So think about this. If we're telling a popcorn story, we're telling it one person at a time, right? Juliana tells us the first part, and then Ariella tells us the second part, and then Rami tells us the third part, and so on and so on. But if Juliana starts our popcorn story and she says, so once upon a time in a beautiful, sunny land where everybody was happy, that's Juliana's first part of the popcorn story, right? And then Ariella says, everybody was sad and it was raining. Wait a minute. Juliana just told us that it was a beautiful sunny land and everybody was happy there, right? By Ariella going next and saying that what Juliana just said is not really true, she's basically saying no to Juliana, right? Juliana's saying, everybody's happy and it's a beautiful sunny day. And Ariella's like, no, it's a terrible day. Everybody's miserable. Right? And then it's like, how does that make Juliana feel? Juliana gave this really powerful suggestion at the beginning of this story. It's a beautiful sunny land. Everybody's happy. And then Ariella is like, no, I hate your idea, Juliana. No, everybody's sad. It's terrible. Everybody feels like a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, right? How does it make Juliana feel? Well, it makes her feel just like it feels when somebody tells you the word no, right? It's a carrot thumbs down, right? It's the same way it makes Juliana feel if I told her no. Hey Sasha, can I say something? No. How does that make you feel? If you raise your hand and you're like, hey Sasha, can I make a comment? Can I say something? And I'm like, no.
It was in my one person in my school, one teacher.
Yeah.
If I would say comment, that he would say, oh, no comments.
Yeah. How's
Only
that make you feel?
questions.
That's terrible, right? That's like somebody that's making you feel really bad. Why not? Why can't I make a suggestion? No, you can't. No. It's a beautiful day. No. It's terrible. It's gray. It's awful. Right? It
Like
makes
he
you feel,
It's like evil bad.
yes, exactly. It makes people feel really bad. It's a really terrible thing to do to
No,
somebody.
I said it's like evil bad.
It
The
is-
bad
it
thing.
is-
She's like, yeah.
It is like evil bad. And we're gonna show you, I'm gonna show you examples of evil bad.
Big.
Right? So like if Puppet Papa and Evil Bad are telling a story, let's get these guys over here. Hey, hey, Evil Bad, do you want to tell a popcorn story together? Yeah, sure. Let's tell a popcorn story. Okay, all right. So I'll start. Okay. No, I'll start. Oh, okay, fine. Evil Bad, you start. Okay. So it was a dark and stormy night, and it was raining. Okay. And I went out to walk my dog because I had no choice. Got to walk the dog, even if it's raining, even if it's a storm. No, you went to walk your cat. It was a cat. You had a cat. Isn't that kind of bad? It's kind of lame. Like, why would you do that, Evil Bad? Puppet Papa gave you an idea. He said, I went to walk my dog. And Evil Bad's like, no, I wasn't a dog, I was a cat. The story's over, right? Yes, Juliana.
Cats don't usually get taken on walks.
That's true, right? Although I have seen cats on walks before. Very few, but I have seen a couple. They were probably looking for glitter to eat. So that's we can see from just this little first story that Evil Bad and Puppet Papa tried to tell us. We can see that when you tell somebody no, it automatically like just stops everything. It's like closing a door. It's like turning off the lights. It's just like, it's over, right? Yes, Rami.
Like stopping a party.
Like stopping a what?
Party.
Yeah, like stopping a party. Like everybody's partying, music's playing, we're all eating popcorn, drinking juice, and then music stops, lights turn off, it's over.
Why did the bell break?
It was such a good party, but because you said no, party's over, right? So that's why the word yes is important. And when we tell a story, we want to use words yes and or think like yes and in order to keep that story going. So if Puppet Papa and Evil Bat are going back and forth, and Puppet Papa says, I went to walk my dog in the rain. And then Evil Bat says, and he was walking his dog and he got completely drenched, completely soaked, and it was cold and they were both shivering and they were both miserable. Yeah. And so then I came home and I was like, oh my God, I just need a cup of hot chocolate. And so he went to make himself a cup of hot chocolate and he put some marshmallows in there and he sat down by the warm fire and drank his hot chocolate while the dog got warm by the fire. And while I was sitting by the fire, see how the story keeps going, right? Every time Evil Bat and Puppet Papa build, it's like magnet tiles, right? Every time Evil Bat and Puppet Papa build on each other's ideas, our story gets more interesting. Our story keeps going and it keeps you guys interested in the story. But if Evil Bat or Puppet Papa say no to the other person's idea, then the story stops, like the party stops, right? Yes, Juliana.
I wasn't raising my hand. Stretching.
Oh, you're just stretching? Okay. So that's why the words yes and are very important, because saying yes to somebody is a way to make them feel good, and saying no and saying and to somebody is a way that you can work together with them to build and create something even more, right? I oftentimes play games with Dove, and I'll say, hey, Dove, let's build this thing. What do you think about this? He goes, no. I don't want to do that. I want my idea. I want to do this. I'll be like, oh, okay. Right? But sometimes I'll do it to him if he says, oh, let's play this. And I'll say, no. I don't want to play that. I want to do my idea. He gets really upset because I want to make him understand that when you shoot down other people's ideas, when you just shut them down, like, no, your idea is bad. Let's do my idea. I don't like your idea, right? It makes people feel really bad. People are not going to want to play with you. People are not going to want to be friends with you. People are not going to want to tell stories with you. Yes, Daniel.
And you don't have just one friend with you.
Do I have just one friend with me?
No, you will not.
Oh, yeah, you won't have any friends. Yeah, you're not even going to have one friend. Yes.
Say no.
Exactly. If you're constantly telling people no,
Look at my background.
or for example, back in the days before coronavirus, when we used to go places, when people would invite you to places, they'd be like, hey, will you come to the playground with me? And you say no. And then they say, well, will you come to my birthday this weekend? No. Will you come play soccer with me? No. You want to come over to my house and we can have a play date? No. Right? If you keep saying no over and over to your friends, they're not going to want to be your friends anymore, right? They're like, well, this person doesn't really want to come out or do anything with me. They're constantly telling me no. So forget it. I'm just not going to be their friend. Or on the other hand, if somebody says, hey, you want to go to the playground with me? You're like, yes, of course. And I'll bring a soccer ball, right? Hey, do you want to play soccer with me? Yes. And I'll bring some cones so we can do some drills together. Hey, do you want to go to the park with me? Yes. And let's bring our bicycles so we can ride our bikes and move faster, right? Hey, do you want to go to, I don't know, you want to go to the lake with me? Yes. And let's bring our fishing poles so we can try to go fishing and catch some fish. Whose friend do you want to be? Do you want to be the friend of the person that says no all the time to stuff? Or do you want to be the friend of the person that says yes and?
Yes, and.
Exactly. Right? So what I want you guys to take away from this is the next time you're playing with your friends, or next time you're telling a popcorn story, or next time you are talking to your family or talking to your siblings, all right? Think about using the words yes and. Think about like that. Use that in your mind, right? Think about yes and. How can I say yes to people, and how can I help build on top of what they're suggesting, right? Obviously, you don't want to say yes to stuff that's bad. We know the difference between right and wrong, right? If somebody is you're walking down the street and some stranger comes over to you and he goes, hey Juliana, do you want to come sit in my car and I'll give you some candy? You're not going to say yes and let's not tell my parents about it, right? Of course we know the difference between right and wrong. So if that happens, Juliana is going to say, get away from me, and then she's going to run as fast as possible in the opposite direction, right?
So,
Right?
because a stranger can just trick you that, oh, you're not gonna get.
Exactly. So obviously we know the difference between right and wrong. Yes and is not something that we're going to do in every single situation. We're going to use our head. We're going to think, and we're going to understand situations that are dangerous. And there are times when you definitely need to say no. Right? Hey, Rami, can I just eat your lunch?
No.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to say no. Well, that's my lunch. No, you can't eat it. You can have a couple of my Cheetos if you want. Right? Right? You got, yeah, Daniel.
Who's
What,
doing that?
what is it, Daniel?
I need to leave.
You have to go? Okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow you're going camping, right?
In 4 days.
For 4 days. Well, have a wonderful time. I hope you have a lot of fun. Be safe and do a
We're
lot.
going to the lake where you can go to the sand, and no, there is no sand. There is a board from the trees, and Michael is going to take me and throw me in the water.
That sounds like fun. I hope there are no piranhas in the water. You know what piranhas are? Piranhas are fish that eat stuff that's in the water. They're like
Yeah, I know.
I
They
know.
have very sharp teeth.
I don't like piranhas.
no,
They
no.
are
no piranha.
super bad.
Yuck. There's a track Hot Wheels where there's a dinosaur, and in the bottom there's piranhas.
Yeah, piranhas. Yeah, they're pretty they're pretty carnivorous fish. Carnivorous means they eat other animals. They have sharp teeth, but they don't live in the lake that Daniel is going to. So I think Daniel is not going to get eaten by piranhas. It's going to be okay.
Stop it, grass.
Yeah. You know what rhymes with piranha? Juliana. Yeah. All right. Can you guys think of a situation from your own lives when you wish you had used the words yes and, but you actually said no at the time? It's kind of a hard question, but maybe you can remember. Anybody remember a situation from your own life when you like, now that you look back on it, you're like, oh man, I wish I had said yes, but at the time I said no. No, you can't think of anything like that?
Oh, when my sister said to me that I would have ice cream
Mm-hmm. And you said no at the time?
because I thought there was a lot of ice cream, so I said no. But there's like 3, and
As it turns out.
I ate one,
So there was not a lot of,
Mommy, what's God gonna do?
right? That's a good one. I can, yeah, Remy.
My mom
mom said, do you want to watch a movie or do you want to play with your friend Kai? And I said, no to the movie. But then my friend Kai couldn't come, so I wished I had done the movie because then it was too late for the movie.
Yeah. Oh, that's a perfect example, right? I mean, I guess you had to make kind of a tough decision because you didn't know that your friend wasn't going to be able to make it. But I guess you could have asked your friend, you could have said, well, is he coming for sure? Or is there or is he probably not coming, right? If you had known that, if you had like better information, if your mom had said, well, there's a pretty good chance that he's actually not going to come because he's got something going on or whatever, then you said, well, if there's a high chance he's not coming, then I'll definitely pick the movie, right? I can tell you guys about a situation that I remember from a long, long time ago that happened to me where I wish I had said yes, but I was a kid. Maybe I was like Gregory's age. I was maybe a little bit older. I think I might have been like 5th or 6th grade. And my parents were going to go watch the fireworks on the 4th of July. And they were going to take my brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And at that time, I was really into running. Like I was really determined to like become a fast runner. So I would run all the time. And so and I would run every day. So like every single day I would make it a point that I have to go running, right? And my parents said, well, we're going to go see the fireworks now. So if you want to come, you should come with us, right? Because after we leave, I didn't drive a car yet. So if I didn't go with them, then I wasn't going to be able to see the fireworks. And they asked me if I wanted to go. And I said, no, I have to do my run today. I haven't gone running yet. And they said, well, if you go running now, then we're going to leave without you. You're not be able to see the fireworks. And I was like, no, I was really determined. I was like, no, I'm going to go running and I'm going to go on my run. And then I went running instead of going to see the fireworks. And I remember being really sad afterwards that I decided to go running instead of spending the 4th of July with my family watching the fireworks. And I wished I had said yes to the fireworks and yes to spending time with my parents and my brothers, but I didn't. So that was an experience from my own life that I still remember, even though it happened a long time ago.
I know that my parents told me.
Your parents told you?
No, I just know it.
What do you know?
That you just said.
Oh, you know this story?
Yeah.
You know this story about me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Does anybody else know anything about me that I should know about? No? Okay, all right. Mila, what about you? Can you think of a time when you wished you had said yes to something, but you didn't? No? You always say yes to things when you need to? Okay. What about Ariella? Can you think of a time, Ariella, when you wished you had said yes to something, but at the time you said no? Can you think of a time?
No, I can't really think of.
No, you can't think of anything? Okay. All right. Juliana, what about you? Juliana, can you think of a time when you said yes, when you didn't say yes? And you had?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I think it's important to remember that again, saying yes doesn't necessarily mean saying yes to everything, right? There are definitely things you want to say no to because they are wrong,
Can we play with Geraldo now?
dangerous. Mila wants to know if we can play with Gerardo. If I said no, how would that make you feel, Mila? Disappointed? Yeah. But if I said yes, let's play with Gerardo and Evil Bad. All right. Look, I just said yes and. That's great, right? It makes you happy. Like, look, Gerardo and Evil Bad, right? let's tell a popcorn story together using this idea of yes and, right? So we're going to build on what the other person did. And it's going to be a popcorn story about Evil Bad and Gerardo. Oh, did Ariella just fall down? Ariella, you okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine. Wow. Did you fall off your chair?
No, I was standing up on my roller skates.
Oh, did you fall down on your roller skates?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Did you go roller skating yesterday for the first time?
Uh-huh.
How did it go?
Pretty good.
Yeah? You learned quite a bit? You were able to do it not holding anybody's hand?
Well, I have to hold my mom's hand to roller skate.
Well, it was your first day, of course. But now you can get better and better. Maybe in a few days you'll be able to roller skate without holding your mom. All right, let's tell the story about Gerardo and Evil Bad. Mila, do you want to kick us off? You want to start? Who wants to start our popcorn story? Nobody wants to start? Leona? Do you want to start our popcorn story, you guys? Remy wants to start. Go ahead, Remy.
So they were okay.
How do stories usually start? Stories usually start with what?
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. So let's start it like that. Remy, why don't you start our story? Once upon a time.
There was a kingdom, and everyone was happy.
Fantastic. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom. Everybody was happy. Who wants to go next? Mila.
And evil and Esmeralda was living in it.
Perfect. And Gerardo was living in the kingdom. Fantastic. Who wants to go next? Juliana.
He cooked delicious food.
Oh, phenomenal. What a great suggestion. He cooked delicious food. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom where everybody was happy. Gerardo was living there, and he cooked delicious food. I see everybody's hands up, but I want to make sure that Rami and Ariella have a chance to add their ideas, okay? So Rami, Ariella, which one of you want to go next? No? You guys don't want to participate in this one? No? Okay.
I would use next time.
Next one. That's no problem. So let's go back to Remy then.
But Evil Bat lived there too, and he didn't like his food.
But Evil Bad also lived in that kingdom, and he didn't like Gerardo's food. Very good. All right, what's next, Mila?
And one day he left and he turned himself into a wizard and he made thunder and lightning in the sky.
Hang on. Who turned himself into a wizard? Evil Bad?
Nah.
Yes? So Evil Bad also lived in the kingdom, and he hated Gerardo's food. And so one day he turned himself into a wizard and made thunder.
No, wizard.
Oh, a lizard, not a wizard.
He ran away. He hid in the bushes, turned himself into a wizard, and made thunder.
Evil Bad turned himself into a lizard.
Yeah,
and made thunder and lightning in the sky.
Yeah, but first he ran away, then he turned himself into a wizard, and he hid in the bushes.
Got it.
And he made thunder.
Got it. Okay. So he hid in the bushes and made thunder as a magical lizard, I guess. And then what happened? Juliana, Remy, Rami, Ariella. Yeah, Rami.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, you were just stretching. Okay, Remy.
And so then from that day on, it was all thunder until Gerardo had an idea.
Aha! So evil bad turned himself into a lizard and made this like thunder in the sky, and it just wouldn't stop. And it was in this kingdom where everybody was happy. Suddenly, all the time, every day, there was thunder and more thunder and more thunder, and it was awful, right? It was loud, and people were scared. And then until Gerardo had an idea. And what was his idea, Juliana?
He would look everywhere.
He would look everywhere. And so he did. So Gerardo decided, aha, I have an idea. I'm going to look everywhere. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to look over there. I'm going to look over here and over there. And now over here. I'm looking everywhere, right? And then what happened, Mila?
And then he just couldn't find anything, and he found his magic marker.
He found his magic waffle. Of course. Of course. I am looking everywhere for my magic waffle. I look over here. I look over there.
No, magic marker.
Magic marker, not a magic waffle.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought magic waffle because he's a chef, but okay, magic marker. So I look everywhere and then, aha, my magic marker, I find it. So after he found his magic marker, what happened? Rami, hang on, wait. Mila, wait, Rami.
He throwed it in the air and the thunder stopped.
Aha, I found my magic marker. And then now I will throw it in the air. And the thunder stops completely. And then what happened?
And it turns evil back, and the wizard evil bad back to himself.
Yeah, the thunder stopped. Once the magic marker was up in the air, the thunder stopped, and the lizard evil bad turned back into himself. And then, Remy, what happened?
And then he was put in jail.
And they right away, as soon as evil bad turned back into himself, the police saw him and they're like, there he is, there's evil bad, there's the guy that made all the thunder, get him. And they got him and they put him in jail. And then what happened, Juliana?
It was something that would have happened if there was not the jail thing.
Oh, if there was not jail. Okay, well, let's build on what Remy suggested, because we're yes and, right? We keep on building on people's ideas. So now evil bad is in jail. And what happens next? Yeah, Remy.
He escapes.
He escapes.
He escapes by his magic.
Once again, he does some magic and escapes.
He made himself a new hand, a third hand, and he had in his pocket a bracelet that was evil, and he waved it, and he escaped.
So it looked.
Because the bracelet broke the chains.
So it looks like. I'm just going to make an observation here. It looks like evil bad's evil powers come from his bracelet that he has. This bracelet is the source of all of his evil powers. So I'm gonna make the next suggestion. I'm gonna say Gerardo decided that there's only one way to stop all this chaos, the thunder and all the bad things that evil bad is doing in this happy place. The only way to stop it is to get that bracelet and destroy it, right? So Gerardo decided, I'm going to get that bracelet once and for all, and I'm going to destroy it, and then there will be no more evil things in our kingdom, right? And then what happened?
He when evil bat slept in the in the cave where the chains were all broken, he slept and slept because he was super tired and he couldn't even get through the window because he needed to put the put the bracelet in the pocket because it needs worms, and in the cave it was a little cold.
So Evil Bad was tired from escaping from jail, where the jail was jail was in the cave. Evil Bad was tired, and so he laid down for a nap. And then what happened?
And Fernando found it, and he tiptoed quietly in it, and the policemen watched quietly what will happen, and he took the bracelet and he ran to the kingdom super quiet.
Okay, perfect. So while Evil Bad was sleeping in the cave where the jail was, after he broke out of the jail, Gerardo tiptoed very quietly, very, very quietly. Don't make any noise. Don't even touch your mustache. Shh. He tiptoed quietly and he very carefully took the bracelet out of Evil Bad's pocket. And then he tiptoed back quietly out of the cave. So now Gerardo has the bracelet. Yes, Juliana?
Yeah. What? And when he got to the kingdom, Evil Bad woke up and he realized he didn't have a bracelet.
Excellent. And then what happened? Yes, Rami.
Then he tried to make some time.
Hang on, wait, Mila, hang on, Rami.
And then he rushed into the kingdom.
So Evil Bad realized, I don't have he realized, my bracelet, where is it? And he rushed to the kingdom. Yes, Juliana.
When he went to the kingdom, he wasn't evil anymore.
He ran into the kingdom
bracelet.
thinking he had all of his evil powers, but he didn't have any powers anymore? Or he just wasn't evil anymore?
He wasn't evil anymore because the bracelet helped him be evil.
Oh, so he was good. And then what happened?
Evil good.
Aha! Amazing, Rami. Yes. And then he ran into the kingdom, and all the people were standing there, and they saw him come in, and they said, look, everybody, it's not evil bad anymore. It's evil good. Amazing. What a great suggestion. Yes. What else happened? Did anything else happen, or is that the end of the story?
And at that time, Ronaldo was trying to break the bracelet with a hammer.
Yes. He was trying to break the bracelet with a hammer, and then...
But the bracelet helped Evil Bad be alive.
Oh, the bracelet was keeping Evil Bad alive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so everybody was like, look, it's evil good, and yay, happy. But at the same time, Gerardo, without knowing that the bracelet was the thing that was keeping Evil Bad alive, was trying to break it with a hammer. And then what happened, Juliana?
He died.
And then he broke the bracelet?
Yeah.
So Evil Bad died.
And then he fainted.
Who fainted?
Evil Bad.
Did he die or did he faint?
He fainted.
He fainted. And then what happened? Is that the end of the story?
Yes.
And everybody was happily ever after. I think we need one more piece to the story. So Evil Bad, yes, Remy.
And then Gerardo saw that the bracelet was helping him alive, so he decided to make a new one. But it would only keep him alive, but it wouldn't actually make him be evil.
Oh, exactly. And of course, Gerardo is really good at what? He's really good at baking, right? Because he's a chef. So he baked Evil Bad a new bracelet, but it was the kind of bracelet that would make Evil Bad good, right? It was a bracelet full of candies and cookies and chocolate chips and all kinds of good and delicious things. And he put the candy, cookie, chocolate chip bracelet back on Evil Bad, and Evil Bad woke up and he was alive, but he was no longer Evil Bad. Now he was evil good. Great story, you guys. Amazing job. Let's all clap for each other because that was an amazing story and an amazing way to use yes and to build our story step by step, right? Each of you took each other's suggestions and you built on top of them. Nobody said, no, that didn't happen. No, there was no bracelet, right? Everybody said yes, and this happened. And that happened. I love it, you guys. Amazing job today. Great class.
When will Dolph come back home?
Dov will come back home later tonight, like around 6 o'clock.
Why tonight?
Because he's still at camp. That's what he's up to. Yep. Okay, friends. I love you all. I've got to go, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.